What's up, y'all? Let there be light. And your boy Broadway is back. Taking a little break from the Uber shift. What am I doing? Talking about two things. One of these things is Chipotle. And the other thing is the Nintendo Direct. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. I am not a traditional Nintendo fan, okay? I'm just not. Like, I like Mario. I like Metroid, among other things. Smash. Hopefully soon the Dusk Bloods. But, no, I mean, I'm just straight up, I'm not a Nintendo guy. I bought a Switch 2 because I'm on the go a lot. And, yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory after that. And, so the main thing I was really looking forward to for this Nintendo Direct was the Dusk Bloods. And the fact that I got like 30 seconds and a closed network test, not even open, fucking closed. Are you serious right now? Whatever. Chipotle. You've had a lot of problems. A lot of problems over the years. One of the things is your portions. But homegirl in there, she got me right on the chicken. What she didn't get me right on was all that goddamn pico. I told the girl, light pico. And she scooped it up and threw it on there so fast, I couldn't even be like, hold on a second, when I saw her do a big-ass scoop. She was too quick with it. She was too quick. So we're going to take some of this pico off. And try not to get tomatoes and, among other things, lost in the car. Like I just did. Back to Nintendo. Went into like Maximilian Dude's stream, fighting Cowboy Rurikon. A lot of streamers chats just to see like what their consensus of it was. Hold on. That's another thing. She put all the sour cream on like one side. It's like a nice streak and then it just kind of puddles up at the top. Too much for me. I need consistency. Another problem y'all had was E. coli outbreaks. I worked there for the first one. I was not there for the second one. I've never gotten sick from your food. So, I don't know what that's supposed to say. All right. I guess the main reason I say that is because the E. coli shit, all that ain't the main reason I left. I left y'all because y'all started skipping out on the portions. Y'all started getting too crazy with it. All right? All that goddamn pico. Now, the Nintendo Direct. A lot of people, like I was saying, those people in them live chats, they were talking about, man, you know, this week, this E3 week was great, but Nintendo had the worst one. Some people gonna feel differently about that. I can't have a definitive opinion because I am like I said, I'm not a traditional Nintendo fan. I'm not an OG. We got some hitters in there, though. Like, I know a lot of people love Xenoblade, and it looks pretty cool. That might be something I try out, try to get in, you know. I'm growing. My tastes are expanding. I can try out some stuff. I haven't played Dragon's Dogma 2, but just like Monster Hunter Wilds, I don't mind getting into it before that DLC drop. See, she heard me when I said like corn, but she didn't hear me when I said like pico. It's too much. You know you got too many cold ingredients when the chicken turns cold before I even get into the car. That's why I told that girl, light pico. At least the beans and the rice are fully cooked. You have no idea how many times I go to Chipotle, how many times I go to Moe's. I bite into hard-ass rice, rock-solid beans, cold sometimes at that. Didn't mean to spit. Some of these niggas just don't care. They're unprofessional. They got no fucking etiquette. Just a tip from a guy that worked in food business for a decade. Hey, turn this car on. It's getting hot. As a dude who worked in food business for a decade, stop getting sweet tea when you go out to these restaurants. All right? As a dude who was the only employee in my restaurant that thoroughly cleaned the urns, you are 9 times out of 10 drinking mold. I promise you. You ever get done drinking tea from a restaurant and be like, God damn, why is my throat scratchy? Because you're drinking mold. That's why. There was a study years ago. They went in there and took a sample, like a swab of tea urns, the nozzle, came back. That shit was dirtier than the toilet seats in the same restaurant. Because motherfuckers don't clean properly. And anytime I came into work, if I knew that the day before I wasn't in the dish pit, I'm not drinking that tea. If I took a week off, came back, I'm not drinking no tea. I didn't drink tea again until I was the one that washed the tea urns. Because I knew. Because I knew. Take that advice. Do what you will with it. But I promise you, if you didn't notice it before, you're going to notice it now. But yeah, I got to find out where to sign up for the Dusk Bloods. That game got to be coming out October, sometime around there. You got Ocarina of Time remake. Zelda. I want me some Zelda. Don't remember the one I played back in the day. It's whenever I had a DS and stuff. got a lot of surprising ports coming to the Nintendo Switch. Stellar Blade looks good. Space Marine 2. Saber. I don't know how the fuck y'all got that game to work on that system. All the shit be going on screen. I'm surprised that shit's running. All this damn Pico, man. Just gonna keep it on this back end. That's where we put all the things we don't want. We just put it right at the end of the bowl right there. Man. Liza P. Coming to the Switch 2. If I wasn't getting a PS5 Pro, I'd get Liza P on the Switch 2. But I don't want to double dip like that. So I'm gonna get it on the Pro. Said Stellar Blade, said Space Marine, Liza P. Dragon's Dogma with the new expansion. Looking at the Waffle House across the way. Oh, let me say something real quick. Because this was the first time I wanted to make a short on it. But I'll just bitch about it in this video. Oh, damn. You're hitting today, Chipotle. You're hitting today. But I had this dude in the car earlier, right? One of my passengers. Pretty sure he was a backwood, hick-ass, racist white dude. Saying sly shit. I'm letting it go. Because I'm not trying to get reported over something stupid. And, look, man. I'm getting so tired of hearing shit about this country being taken over. Go back to this. Go back to that. Angry, racist, white people. Hear me now. You want to be mad at anybody? Blame your fucking ancestors. Those European colonizing motherfuckers that came over here all them years ago. And before they got here, maybe they got us after, I don't know. But they decided to stop by a place, a little big place called Africa, and scoop up a bunch of niggas and bring them over here to this place called America. Blame them motherfuckers. Your ancestors, they were cheap, they were greedy, and a lot of that shit bleeds in to the evil white corporate America motherfuckers we got going on today. So blame them motherfuckers. They was greedy, they was cheap, they wanted cheap labor. They didn't want to pay the poor white people back in the day. They didn't want to pay their fellow white man fair wages to build this country. No, they wanted cheap labor. They wanted to pay niggas and natives and Mexicans pennies on the dollar to build this goddamn country. And now you gotta live with the consequences. Blame your ancestors. Stop blaming niggas. And stop telling us to go back where the fuck we came from. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm sick of it. Sick of hearing it. Y'all could have been living in white paradise. But your ancestors fucked it up. Shouldn't have brought us over here. But overall, I think most people who aren't Nintendo fans are going to think the Nintendo Direct is the worst one. But if you love Kingdom Hearts, Xenoblade, and just a Nintendo fan in general, and you really only play third-party games through the Switch and through Nintendo systems, this was a great showcase. It was a good Direct. It just depends on what you're looking for, you know? A lot of people really like the Xbox Direct. A lot of people think it was trash. Depends on what you're looking for. Some people say the state of play, Sony state of play, was horrible. Some people thought it was really good. It depends on what you're looking for. Summer Games Fest, I think, is the most evenly praised out of all of them. For me, the Summer Games Fest, it's real top heavy and like pretty bottom heavy. Like there's a middle run of the Summer Games Fest where it's just like, god damn, none of this shit is hitting for me. But that, like the first 8 games they showed at the Summer Games Fest, it was like, holy shit. And then you had a run at the very end of it. Excuse me. But yeah, man. Let me go ahead and get this rating for Chipotle. The portions on the chicken were great. I'm pretty sure somebody else would have charged me extra meat for what you gave me, girl. So I do appreciate that. And that does overcome the fact that you didn't hear me when I said light pico. That does. There's just too much goddamn tomato. Like, y'all, that's all that is. Right here on the bottom right here, all this, that's just nothing but fucking pico. There's some beans mixed in there. And most of that shit is nothing but straight pico. Too much. But yeah, man. We had a great week showing us the next 2 to 3 years of gaming. I'm still disappointed about E-Day not coming to PS5 because I'm gonna make a video about it, but I was dead set on the fact that I got a Switch 2 and I'm about to get my PS5 Pro out of layaway. I was good on hardware, y'all. I was gonna be good on hardware until Xbox came in with their Xbox Helix, whatever they're gonna call it. I was good. And now I possibly have to wait a year to get that just so I can play Gears of War E-Day. Y'all are like, and like I said in the last video about the Gears of War, man, like, I don't understand why you'd pull it. Like, apparently Gears of War Reloaded only sold like 300,000 on the PS5. So maybe it was that. I don't know. I just do know that I'm thoroughly confused. That's it. I hope it works out for you. I hope it sells real good. There's a big ass spider on my windshield. Hope you keep players' retention. I hope it's all good to go. I don't know where that spider went. Chipotle. Damn spider. Chipotle, you get a B. I thoroughly enjoyed that meal. Oh, wait. First sip. It's stinging. Carbonation is there. It's enough syrup. Tastes like Coke. This is a water cup, by the way, but I still got Coke. Oh yeah. What the hell? Oh, this is the shadow. I thought I had a booger or something. Y'all, I want y'all to be safe, keep pace, and have faith out there, man. We got all these games coming out. Keep yourself healthy. I'm putting up content, trying to be more consistent, at least once a day, if not every 2 days. You got me, man. You're gonna have content. So new guys, you come in on this video, you like what you see, you got a wave of shit to go follow and watch. I do long form content for the most part. Sometimes like this, 20 minutes, sometimes 10, 15, sometimes 50, maybe longer, who knows. It's 9 o'clock, I'm done eating, I'm done bitch moaning and complaining. Time to get back on my shift before I go home. Peace!